Righto, in we go. Welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm your host, Kevin, calling Dude Romance. In this episode, sorry, had an internal hiccup that hurt. We're changing all this trash to a proper factory, so I gotta disassemble all this and then reassemble and redesign and reorganize. It's gonna be fun. But first, why don't... Hello? Oh, there, what the frick? That was weird. I couldn't hear or see the stream. That was weird. Okay. I test game audio. Should be fine. Let me swing around. Yep. A little quiet, but considering how loud the machines are, I think it's acceptable to keep the audio a little bit down. Okie dokies, cool. Just waiting out. That's good. That's there. Very good. Don't need that anymore. Don't need this anymore. Oh, okie dokes. Yeah, like that's kind of quiet, but the machines are the loud part. I feel like maybe. I don't know. Okay. Let's get down to business. Need lots of foundations. Lots of walls, ramps. Do we not have stairs? Wait a minute. Didn't even think about that. We don't have stairs, huh? What the frick? Wait a minute. Hold up. Huh. Is it like in the shop? Maybe it's not in here. Maybe it's like in the shop or something. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. We'll manage with ramps. I'm keeping that vehicular transport vehicles. I think. Yeah, hopefully that does stuff. Also, our friend Fox Army was very strongly requesting that we quickly make the factory like we're about to do. Yeah, we're not maximizing output. I'm aware of such things. Our friend left a comment. I'm aware. You know, this is overflowing unbelievably. We could be absolutely outputting iron out the frickin' balls. You know, we could have like 5 smelters chilling. We can have so much just balling out of control. I'm aware of such things. But, you know, we all play in our own way, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? I would like to think. Maybe. I'm not looking for perfection here. I'm just looking to make good progress and make it work, you know? But anyway, okay. So, we just need a lot of... trying to think, do we... Why does that do that? Like, what... You got this on, you press B again. It's like, turns on the flashlight. How about, that doesn't make any, flashlight is T, not B. Anyway. 2 centimeter. I think I'm just gonna do the 1 centimeter one. See, it even says on the bottom right, it says T. E, flashlight. Douche. B is not flashlight. Okay, anyway. So, I think I'll disassemble some stuff for the time being, yeah, all this needs to go bye-bye, essentially. The power grid, that's fine. Let me actually... Yeah. All this can shut down. We're chilling for now. I'm gonna leave the storage containers till last. That's what I'm gonna leave. Because they have a lot of material. Oh crap. If I disassemble the hub right away, then gotta... You got a lot of stuff in here that we can carry right now. Should be able to make it... this. Need iron rods. Oh, okay. Well, that stopped, frick. It's fine. We can... I think we have more or less what we need for everything. All the foundations. We really just need, for now, just a bunch of plates and concrete, which... we have concrete freaking balling out of control over here. So we're chilling there. And then iron rods are... we took those, and then iron plates. I'm just trying to think. Oh, those are screws, Kev. Yeah, okay, and then iron plates are over here. Shablowski. So I got those. Yoink, yoink, and yoink. Hey, what's up? What's up, Mike? How you doing? How's your day going? How's your day going? I frick need... whatever. Let's build temporary chest. Just off in the distance somewhere. This can be our storage. Whilst we're redesigning everything. That should be far enough away. Need the plates. Shouldn't need the rods. It might need the cables, but we'll hold it. That's for later. One thing at a time. Alright, you can cease existence. Start getting rid of stuff. No, we could fit that, it's fine. Eat. I don't know why I said you... Stop! Just want to check the inventory, jeez. Hate that. Don't turn on your flashlight in build mode. Doesn't make any sense. Just throw all this away for now. Don't need all this concrete, just gonna say that. Yeah, it's fine. Have you ever tried or heard of Alchemy Factory? I have not. Sounds cool though. Doinkies. I'm just gonna fill up our inventory with whatever we can right now. I don't know why I keep going on, or keep going back to the, why I kept going back to the chest when our inventory was not full yet. Yeah, still fine. Clear out what we can. Begins the process. The miners can stay there. We can't move these at all. These have to stay here, unfortunately, because they need to be placed on the ore. So those can't move. So I can leave those there. Everything else can be reorganized and redesigned and whatnot. Like the miners can now go into like 4 different smelters once we're done. Holy frick, okay, probably. That's fine. Here, it just... No, not that. What, I don't want to put the plates. You can have the cables. We have 64 cables. Why did I put the chest all the way over here? Frick, whatever. Going to need another chest. What am I doing? Why did I do that? I just built this. I'm an idiot. It's fine. It's me we're talking about, so it's okay. Just, yeah, more storage. What do you, like, I click on stuff and it doesn't go on. What are you doing? Don't need that. Really just need the plates. Cables, rods, plates. Just need the plates and the concrete. You put foundations under the miners for better organization. Oh wait, you could put foundations under the miners? Huh? I guess it doesn't. I guess you have to have pre-existing foundations. Mayhaps. Gotcha. Well, this is a new thing for me, so I'm gonna have to trial and experiment, you know? Nothing should be in here, right? You know. I mean, it says that when you disassemble. It says what you're gonna get. 1,000 screws, that's fine. Lots of wood. Yoink, 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 yoink. The tedious process. I cease your existence. Did I got rid of the miner that was here. Interesting. There's no point in having this at all right now, because we don't even have filtered freaking pipes yet. You can hold control to snap it to the world grip. Well, that's what I was doing, but it wasn't. Maximum dismantle limit, 50. Oh, you can dismantle multiple things at once. That's good to know. I mean, if our inventory has some stuff in it, it's fine. I'm gonna go throw these rotors in here. No reason not to. Or not. Oh, it was in the chest. I'm an idiot. But I'll worry about the vehicular thing later. I think once I dismantle that, I'll probably remove the this thing. Very unorganized storage right now. You know, just do all that. Jeez. What am I doing? Need all of that. Need all of that. That should be fine. I think I'm clicking too fast, so it's like trying to do something completely different, but that should be fine there. Don't really want to move this. If we have to, I will, but I'm gonna leave that there for now. Okay, screw it. You know what? Just get rid of everything. Cool. Fresh start. Okay. Now I gotta not screw things up. I'm going to screw things up. I know this, but you hold control. Why do you want to snap that way? That's weird. No, don't snap that way. Why do you want to snap on an angle like that? Wait. Huh. Will it be okay like that? I hope so. Well, let's gonna just go for it and hope for the best. Maybe I should do 2 centimeter tall. This is gonna be a learning experience, but I'm gonna go for it and try my best. At least they cost the same thing. And then I can put ramps here and that's fine. Because generally we're gonna be going that way, so snapping it on a corner like that, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Stop turning your flashlight on, you freaking idiot. Pretty sure you can have like corner pieces and stuff. But Also, use your zoop mode. Makes everything much easier. Zoop. And what's up, Ghost? How you doing? Use your zoop mode. I'm unfamiliar with that. What's zoop mode? I guess from here should be fine. At least it doesn't cost any extra. There you go. 3, 4. Okay, can't go that one. Hold R. Toggle build mode. Vertical zoop. You could do multiple at once. That. That is incredibly helpful. Man, that confuses my brain a bit, but for a second there, but it's okay. Big preach, my dude. Yeah, let's do this thing. I'm just gonna stick with this. And then should be fine, hopefully. Eventually we can recolor and redesign everything, but not gonna be anything too crazy, just general foundations and stuff, get those going, organizing properly and all that. I'm doing one layer at a time. I could literally just do this. Or not. It's fine. If I make like a box and then do it that way, will that work? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Will that work? No. Wait. No. Whatever. Works just as good. Okay, now we have some foundation to work with. Cool. Hey, I'll just stick with 2. So will the miner? Yeah, let's test actually. Will the miner just like open a hole in the middle of the ground, or like on the foundation? Stop with your stupid. Keep pressing B in build mode, and it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna. Again, learning experience, gonna go for it and see. I guess I can get rid of. That's gonna be the main one. That and that, yeah, it's fine. Hey, bud. Why are you going through the space elevator? You're freaking hacking the Matrix. Redonkulous. Okay. Stop turning on your stupid. I keep doing that. I just. So will this work? If I do it like that? Will that just like open a hole? will it just phase to the floor? Let's test. Yeah, I think it has phasing technology where it's just gonna go right through the foundation. I mean, that's fine. It works. We can pretend that there's a hole in the foundation and that it's working that way. I'm not gonna complain. Oh, this is already set to iron. Okay, cool. Wait, you already have relevant item? Oh no, we just have iron on us. Okay, I'm gonna test Let's build a power. Just temporarily. I'm not actually keeping this here, but... I just want to see if it works. Does that work? Is it actually doing? It's actually doing. How about that? Okay, cool. Good to know. Yeah, eclipse, but it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I guess these have to be here, so let me just plop these here anyway. Gotcha, gotcha. Stupid flashlight. My flashlight is set to T, yet when I'm in build mode, it's like, okay, your name, yeah. So here comes the question, right? I've decided first floor is going to be for basic automated stuff. I could put 2 miners, but then becomes the question, like... I guess I can branch it out in both ways. I gotta blow my nose just a moment. Frick, I don't know. I got to think, eh? Okay. Just a moment, I'm blowing my nose. Okay. Before I do anything else, let me... Yeah, it's fine. Do that. I guess it's fine if it clips into the wall. As long as it works, that's all that matters. Looks a bit wonky, but whatever. So you want to go there, eh? Alright. You also... I could just do the 1 miner, but, you know, then it's inefficient. But, you know, if I do 2 miners... Actually, if I do this, I can then just swoop it around. This is the iron deposit, so... I'm gonna keep over here, then it's gonna be like 50,000 smelters that'll cook the iron, and then the iron can go into... I'm gonna half it, so it'll go into a storage container, and then the rest of the iron can kind of swoop around the rest of the factory, going into whatever constructors it needs to go into. So yeah, this is fine. I'll swoop this one around. The power for this one can be... Yeah. Yeah. And then, I don't know, I could do... I'm trying to figure out, like, I can infinitely feed the burner. I don't know how the coal generator works, so I'm kind of running off these for now. Also, these are set to iron. Well, it shouldn't matter, right? I think it detects what's underneath it, so that's fine. Oh, frick. Oh, you stupid power pole, dude. There you go. Okay. May or may not have to rebuild the space elevator, but that's a problem for future Kevin Bro dude. Alright. One thing's for sure, we definitely need more foundation, so I'm gonna do that. Going to probably need more plates eventually, but it's fine. So I guess a question I gotta figure out also, where is the hub gonna go? The central hub, where will that be? Wish I can get rid of this thing. Get out of here. No, it's not working. Whatever. That's just sticking out of the floor there for now. Lots of some wood, very good. Leaves, very good. Okay. That really bothers me that it does that. I could add a, actually, I could make the 3 centimeter foundation. How big is that one? It's gonna look a bit, no, 4 centimeter one. Oh, but then it just sinks in. What the frick? Eh. I think I would have to separate these two. Well, you don't want that. Whatever. That's annoying. I guess it doesn't matter too much if the thing is gonna be there. A miner. Yeah, you're gonna have to move the space elevator. We don't need it. We're not gonna need this anytime soon, if we're being honest, because we need 1,000 freaking small plates, and we have to automate all that. So, I really didn't want to move that, but you know. Is it going bye-bye? No, you just can chill there for now? Alright. Sounds good. You do you. I was gonna keep expanding. And then, just to make sure we have lots of room, and then we can go from there. One thing at a time. Oi! What are you doing? That's fine. I am going to make do. It's not going to be perfection. I ain't going for perfection, okay? You play your way. If you want perfection, maximum optimized, that's okay. You do you. I am by no means a super genius, and unfortunately my brain is ultra tiny even when people explain things to me. But you know, I'm having fun, I'm gaming, I'm doing my best, so I think that's what matters. Let's chop these down. Get out of here. Oi! Douche. Is there a hammer you can eventually get to like break the frickin' stones? Oops. Okay. You know, it still works. It's not fully on the ground, but it works. If we don't want it there, then I'd have to go find another limestone thing somewhere. Which is fine, because I remember there being quite a lot of limestone everywhere. Honestly, maybe I do that. Maybe I reserve this entire area for simply iron craftables. And then, because limestone is only used for concrete right now. So can find concrete somewhere else and just conveyor it over here. Yeah. This way, yeah, that's fine. Let's do it that way. Okie dokes. Trying to think, where do we do hub? How big is this? Very. I forgot. Okay. I'm not gonna really honestly use these burners on here. I should have thought about this a bit beforehand, so I'm not just standing here like a freaking idiot for 90,000 years, but, you know, it's fine. It's me we're talking about, so. What we doing, kid? What we doing, eh? Trying to think very carefully. So, these are gonna be filtered there. It's gonna be going in there. Gonna have a bunch of smelters. Let's see. Need like 3 different splitters. Yeah. Because each miner can, especially since we can get miner Mark II, each miner can carry a lot of iron ore. So we can frickin' ball out of control on iron. We split the iron properly. So yeah, that'll go there. Great tip, you can use Satisfactory calculator on Google. They give you the most optimized factory. Gotcha. Big preach for letting me know. I'm not going for optimized. Like, as long as it works and you know. If it works and we're getting a lot of material, then, you know, I'm happy with it. I'm trying to just find that balance, you know? I understand a lot of people want most especially when it comes to this game where you need 50 quadrillion infinite amounts of materials, like I saw. You need like 50,000 freaking plates and stuff for future craftables, but it's fine. I can just generate that between streams. Again, it's not like we're going to be generating one thing per second here, or one thing per minute. We're going to get a lot of materials. Obviously, I'm going to make sure of that. The factory must grow. Indeed. What are you doing? Invalid conveyor belt shape. What do you mean invalid conveyor belt shape? What kind of drugs you on? What you on about? I'm holding control. Snap yourself. Snap to the thing that's literally right in front of you. What are you doing? Why are you on drugs? What the frick? Developers, your game's broke. Hold up, let me have a look here. Oh my lord, what is this nonsense? What is this? Nope, gotta redesign. Nope, gotta change my okay. This has to like go this way now. Nope, unacceptable. Not cool. Not cool. Yep, that's going that way now. My brain will not allow it. It's uneven. No. It's fine. I'm gonna make it work. And then another splitter can go. You can use H to nudge stuff. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. No. You're right. You a big brain. Right. H. I literally did that a while ago, and I just. No, but it's not lining up still. Nope. 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 Not gonna work. Nope. 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 They're not centered. Nope. I swear, I thought there was a way to, like, manually place wherever you want. Like, it doesn't snap. I'm not holding left control, so... Wasn't there a way to do that? Like, you can just manually move... It's because of the foundation, I know that. If the foundation wasn't here, we'd be able to place it wherever, but because of the foundation, it's freaking snapping. This is where, yeah, this is where my brain takes priority, and it's like, nah. Nah, we're not allowing that. It's fine. It's fine. Brain has to be happy. Okay. You know, I could just dedicate this entire floor to smelting iron. And then second floor, I guess, can be constructing. It's gonna be a big factory no matter what you do, right? So that's fine. Could do that. I will trial and error some things, you know? Okay. Also you can change the conveyor belt using R. Huh? Oh, curve default. Gotcha. If there's an invalid belt shape. Gotcha. Makes sense. I could put the smelter here, optimize a bit of space. But... So, like, I could put the you know, I could put the smelters this way. No, but then that, no, it's gotta line up, brain, no. I gotta satisfy brain, you know? I gotta listen to brain. Brain must be happy, brain. That's fine. Okay, so that takes care of this one. Will this generate enough to, like, maybe I could even compress it a bit more and do even more smelters. Like, I can, if this is generating enough, I could then put it on another splitter and then split it even more, you know? Yeah. Alright, anyway. So, yeah, I'm just gonna say screw it. I'm just gonna dedicate this lower area to smelting iron and then storing the iron. And then the iron can be brought up with the conveyor lift to the second floor, which is where all the crafting will take place. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Again, I'm sure there's much better ways to do this, more optimized, more efficient, but you know, why would anybody do such things? You know, you have fun, maybe, I don't know. Don't tell me what to do! Oh wait, I could just do this. Wait, yeah. What am I doing? Let's repeat the process we just did. Duh. Bada boom. Yeah, genius. Where are you frickin' going? What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you mean that could work. Too tight of a corner, I think. You're stupid. You know, that could work. Whatever, I'll move it over. Oosh. My brain's not going to be happy about it. Well, whatever. You know, I just want to say, this is not straight. It says build mode straight. That's not straight at all. I don't know what... But, sure, whatever makes you happy, game. Whatever you say. Schmeltor. 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 Oh, but now this is not gonna be lined up. Frick you. Hang on, no. I'll figure it out. I got this. I'll figure it out. You gonna listen. Otherwise, you gonna get disciplined. You understand me? Watch this, genius. Brain will not be happy if I don't figure it out. Get it? Okay. There's gonna be a straight mode does 90 degrees over not necessarily a straight corner. Yeah. Can I maybe move this back a sliver? If not, I'm just gonna have to... Brain is gonna have to just deal with the nonsense that this is. And that's just the way it is. Okay. It's fine. I mean, I guess the alternative is to face it that way, but... It's fine. Whatever. I could do a whole roundabout way. Whatever. Do what makes you happy, you freaking douche. Okay. I got it. Oh, wait. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna hate it, but whatever. It's fine. It's not fine, but you know it's fine. Whatever. Suck one game, and you can suck one. Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. See, not even paying attention. It's all good. See that? Look at it. All right, cool. Okay, so smelters, you know, we should, get, you know, iron. Let's get them going. Hey, look at this smelter right here. Look at that smelter. Oh, snap, son. More smelters. Oh, look at that. More smelters. All right, cool. Yeah, nothing wrong in any way. All right. Okay. Schmeltors at the ready. So with this, we're pretty much balling out of control on iron. So let me see here. Do I put it into a crate or do I start doing constructors here? Huh. I could do a bunch of mergers and then... Like if I do... Copy paste recipes using Control C and V. Oh, yeah, I saw. You can copy. Do that. Copy settings and paste. I think I'm gonna do merge them all into 2 conveyors. One of which is gonna have the iron going into a separate chest. This way, if we for whatever reason, 1 iron. We have that being stored. And then the other conveyor will then be split again. And that will go into constructors, which will all be lined here. Yeah. And then pretty much the same thing. The constructors will then be split into a container to store those materials. Yeah. Okay. Well, well, but if we want to really maximize, we'd have to. Well, now the limit now becomes the constructor's speed, not the materials. Like, we have more than enough materials. It's the constructor's gonna be slow for now, so this is fine. Don't do 3 into 1 conveyor if you don't have Mark II conveyors. Don't do. Oh, we have Mark II conveyors. You know, I should probably be doing those. I've been doing Mark I's this whole time. Let me actually increase efficiency. What am I doing, you know? Cool. Alright, let me replace productions. Mark II. There you go. Let me go get some reinforced platings, which we don't have a lot of, but we have enough to do stuff with. It only costs 1 per thing. I'm not going too far, I guess. I guess I could just split the... Could also split it, I guess. Like, I can do half and half. We did have a lot more plates. Oh, there they are. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe if you're traveling longer distance, if like I'm gonna bring a conveyor from here to like over there, then Mark I is fine because it has a lot of distance. But if you're gonna do short distances, then I guess sure, you know, Mark II is probably better here. Because then it can carry and the machines can actually do more, yeah. Oh boy. Okay. It's fine. That's why we made them. Gotta upgrade them eventually. What are you doing? Douche. So there's straight, curve, default. I'm fine with that. There we go. Are going to need, isn't that's also what constructors are made from, right? Yeah, it needs the plates. That's fine. My brain is going. W stream. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, boys, man? How you doing? How you doing? Even on long distance, you have no choice but split conveyors on Mark II. I think my brain is picking up what you was putting down. See, this is where, you know, me watching tutorials and stuff would actually help. But, yeah, I'm not doing that. That's fine. I'm kind of just doing this my way, and, you know, if it works, it's making materials, and it's organized, then, hey, I'm happy with it. It's nice to figure things out, you know? Anyway. Yeah, I think I could. What are we ever gonna need iron for, right? There's no point in storing iron, because you need iron to craft stuff. That's all you need it for. You're never gonna actually use iron itself for anything, right? So why bother put iron into the chests? And I could always have personal miners going, right? I don't know. Maybe. You know, I'm gonna do that for now. Yeah, who needs iron? Who needs iron being stored? Iron is meant for crafting, so I'm gonna merge like 2 smelters with 1 construct. Actually, no, that wouldn't be smart. I could do a constructor each. Now comes the hard part. I played the game without anything, watching anything. Gotta learn it yourself. Much more rewarding. Yeah. Loki, the most important thing is just the math. No, you're right, you're right. Math is important. This game teaches you the math. I feel like I have a bunch of machines pointing cannons at me. That's what I'm looking at these, I'm like, man, I'm about to get blasted on in the face. got an army of robots about to take over this planet, and it's our world now. They're fired and ready. These ain't smelters. Decision brain. You know what? We're gonna rebuild we're gonna reconfigure some stuff anyway. So let me just get some stuff down, and I'll go from there. So, for now, trial and error. So, I think I'm gonna converge 1 thing into a constructor, and then. No, that's even. Okay. So I put like a constructor here. But it's not in the center. Yeah, it's fine. No, it's fine. Yeah. Stop it with your stupid flashlight. Flashlight is configured for T, you sack of garbage. Options. Key bindings. Menus. Where's flashlight? Turn that off. I want to enter and exit with B. Who designed the build menu? Toggle fly. Right control and F. Oh, interesting. Flashlight. C, T. Build menu. B. It's how it's supposed to work. But it don't. Photo mode. Whatever, screw you. Anyway. Actually, before I do that, let me... Logistics. Mergers. Right, actually, perfection. Look at that. Perfect spot. Genius. Oh, you're orange now. Well, those guys always orange? I didn't even realize. I may have to, for now, start doing Mark 1s. Just because... don't have a lot of reinforced plates. Crafting bench. Nothing's gonna be over here, I guess, so I'll just... This little side area can be where machines and whatnot go. I thought I put that backwards. I'm like, what? Wait, is it backward? Ah, whatever. No, it's fine. Either way can be considered. It's fine. What is this? Screws? Oh, we're balling out of control on screws. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to keep the first floor to like basic crafting, and then second floor will be more advanced with assemblers and stuff. Me and my damn distance. Yeah. Take the screws, take these. You can have stuff we don't need. Take the screws, that. Take some of the iron, why not? This way we can craft stuff with it. Things we are not going to use. Don't need that. What else? What else? We get some of that action, some of that action, some of this action, more those. Don't need you. Okay. Now we can do some manual craftage if we need. I think for now, I'm going to do this. What are you trying to do that for, you frickin' drunk? Jeez. I feel like that can be at a good 90-degree angle, but whatever. You can. Wait, yeah, you frickin'... I mean, it's like a pixel of a difference, but I see it. No, you're being stupid. Okay, whatever. You can be default then. And then we test. Let's see. I guess it doesn't matter if it's too, you know, compress a bit, Kev. Compress spacing is important. Shibbolethski. Real. So, I don't know. I mean, alien protein apparently can be turned into biomass. Interesting. I mean, the thing we need a lot of is iron plates, so let me configure that for that. And then that can... This can be like the end of the line, which then can now be filtered with another splitter that will then send into either... Are you even? Even Steven. Good. That's how we roll. And then that can then be filtered into a storage container. I guess I could just put it this way. Like, it doesn't have to be. I could do that. Trying to make it look nice-ish, too. Do I do that, or do I do it like that? Which way? I mean, I could just test. Trial and error. And then can have two conveyors. That this one can then go out to other crafting if it needs. Or I could just send it straight up to the second floor. Actually, no, yeah, one can go up to the second floor. One can go to other crafting needs, and then this one can just have be storage. Whatever, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. A little far, but it works. And then conveyor 2, eh? Well, we kind of need to go up a little bit higher than just that, but where do you get stairs from? Do you have to use ramps? I went through the hub and I didn't see any stairs. Do stairs not exist? I mean, ramp is fine, I guess, for now. I know stairs exist. I've seen them built. I feel like that... do you have to be at, like, what, phase 10 for a simple stair? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, if that's the case. Why are you dirty? What the frick? What's going on? Trash! Alright, anyway. Make a couple of these. I only need 20 iron to build the hub. Gotta make sure I'm leaving enough room. I also gotta do the math for the power consumption, right? So let me add that up real fast. Because we have the general basics of what we're doing, which is good. That will go into that, and that's fine. This can make iron rods. Yeah, before I start, let me actually build the rest of it, and then I can do all the math. This way I don't have to remath, right? It's nice. See, this is why you like even Steven stuff. See, that's on the square. You know exactly where this goes, on the square. Centered like a mouse. Wait a minute. What did I do wrong? Hold up. I wish they would allow it so you could just like flip a switch and you can just import and export that way. Oh, that's a splitter. Need a murder. Still be nice though. But I guess that kind of defeats the whole purpose of having a splitter and a murder in it. That's fine. Ski. A lot more farther than I was hoping, but oh well. At least you can carry more stuff. Stop it with your flashlight, you douche. Merger. Nice. I mean, I don't know. I think it's nice. Maybe. Frick. Ah, no. Wait a minute. Oh, no, this is fine. I can put... Let's see. Storage container can go here. Yeah. No, but then I'd be blocking that. Frick. Easy solution. Watch this. See, this is why you don't always jump ahead of the game, you know? Sometimes you gotta take it one step at a time. Is that no. Okay, cool. Even Steven, as I say. Cool, and then that can go... Yes. I like the 90-degree angles, would have to say it, and then the output can just chill there. Yeah, because this is just a permanent storage for the plates, so that, you know, for example, we need 400 plates for vehicular transport, so any plates that will go in here will be for non-craftables, or for, yeah, no, yeah, it's fine. Okie dokies, constructor. Should be fine. Yeah. No. Batman. This for 80 rods. And then another splitter. Ah, but then runs the... Oh, I guess it's... No, that's gonna be... Now comes the problem, I guess, of like... making the... No, that's fine. Can go right... Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. I can make do with this. Is that that lined up with that one? No. One more back. Okay. Such a tiny thing, but you know, sometimes your brain just does such things. That's how your brain is sometimes. Oh, there goes my... There goes our doggy. Okie dokes. Cool. Oh, I got it. Very good. So now we have iron rods being stored. I'm sure we're gonna change this around to increase this even more, but for now, this... Can we... Wait a minute. Does this work? Wait, probably not. Nah, you can't place constructor on top of a constructor. I was gonna say, I wonder, can we have like 2 constructors making iron rods? Because then we can have double the speed, but it's fine. I guess this one can be making screws. Because that's the only other thing that, I guess, will be used for, Why does that look way closer than the other ones? Huh? Ah. Screw you. Yeah. What are you doing? Stupid guy, do deep boy, or you freaking stupid douche. It's fine. No game is perfect, everybody, you know? It's okay, it's okay. That needs copper, that's fine. We can do that by the copper. Copper, and then concrete, yeah. So all this stuff needs iron, okay. Which is fine, because that's where all the iron is coming from. And then last, but certainly and not the least, we add one more. That way. Brick. Wait a minute. There. Like that, I think. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then Shabowski. Yeah. And then we can curve these right sides kind of out to wherever. Cool. it's a start. It's by no means, I'm sure, maximum optimized. It's not perfection in any way, I know this. But you know what? It's nice looking, it's organized. My brain is happy. It's nice. It's pretty cool. I like to think. It's by no means mastery, but again, I'm happy with it. And that's what matters at the end of the day, right? Okay, let's do a bit of math, shall we? Alright. 1, 2, hoya. We have 3 constructors, 3, 6 melters. Let's see. 3 constructors, so we have 12 there. 6, 24. So you have 36, and then the miners. We have 2 of those, so 10. 46. Oh, interesting. So 46, we only need 2 biomass burners for everything in that case. This one. Yeah, actually that works. Because each biomass burner can produce 30. Cool. Alright. It's got to spread out the power poles a bit. I was told to keep everything on one, like, on one power grid. I don't know how you would do that. Well, I mean, I get how you would do it, but with the biomass burners, you really can't. You kind of have to... Well, I guess no, you can connect the biomass burners. Yeah, I could do that, yeah. Okay, let me see about maybe trying to make this nice looking too, shall we? Try and place some... Oh, you suck. Wait, can you place? Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. You'd love to see it. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. And then... So you're powering 2 miners, so that's 10. So you have 20 left over. That one, that one. Guess here is fine. Or actually, I need to, yeah, okay. I need to do this. This needs to be connected to like 2 different power poles. So that we can extend it this way too. There we go. Kind of a waste of that one actually. Maybe I don't do that. Because now this one's... That one's only powering... phase into there. Maybe I'll move these one up. Yeah. Kind of fills a little space gap we have here, which is kind of nice. Brain is happy with such things. So this one only has 1 left. Can I hit out? Will that reach? It will. Cool, and then you can power Trying to figure out like to maximize efficiency so that every pole is maximum connection here. I guess I could put like another biomass burner like over here-ish, fill the space. Oh, hey bud. Hey buddy. Hey bud. Oh, okay, bye. I'm not gonna hurt you, but let me also because I am gonna fill this is like gonna be the sort of main area right here. So workbench, that's fine. Equipment shop. I don't like how it's like not fully on the ground. But that's fine. That's also uneven, you suck. Unacceptable. Stop it with your flashlight. I guess I can get rid of the workbench completely, because wherever we put the hub. Don't really want to put it right here. Could absolutely fit it right there, I think, if I just move those things. Let's see. How will that look? I mean, it'll fit. Be a bit cramped, but where to put the hub? Where do I put this frickin' thing? Wish we didn't need the hub. I wish we could just do like a frickin' terminal for the hub, but no, you need stupid redonkulous. Maybe I just make it like its own little area. You know, kind of like this. Doesn't snap to the thing, but I mean, that's fine. That could work. I'm okay with that. Just try and center it a bit more in the middle of this one. Hello? There we go. There you go. Works. Oh, works enough anyway. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then it's connected. Looks nice. Eventually we'll put some walls. Let me maybe start. There's no chest. I can move things a little bit closer. What Danto would need? Don't need the power slug, don't need you. Don't need all this iron. I guess I should make more reinforced platage. Even though we have a good amount, but we're using them for the Mark IIs. So how do I, like, if I wanted to space the floor, because these things are tall. So if I'm gonna do like, let me test. It's really not. So I wanted to like stack up 2 walls and then do another floor. Gotta figure that one out. Well, let me, that's fine. If one thing at a time, power first. Make sure everything is connected and chilling, and then we're good. Okay. So now... how many more connection does that have? Frick, I fell all the way down. Is that connected? No, it's not. And that can do one more, eh? In that case, I'm gonna do this. Because it will reach, so... oh, I disconnected the wrong thing. I see what went wrong. Yeah. There you go. 4 out of 4. I think that's... I feel like that's a good thing to do, right? Maybe? 3 out of 4, so this one's not connected. There you go. Yeah, okay, don't jump. This one... does that have another power line? No, it doesn't. Let me... come away. Oh, I need concrete. I gotta learn to read. That would help. Oh, also... I, for some reason, didn't connect you. Oh, snap, son. Apparently we have 25 people watching. Hey, listen, I know I'm a tiny brain here, but, you know, I play lots of games. I like to think I'm a decent individual of niceness, kindness, maybe. I don't know. So, I don't know, like and subscribe if you want. They're free. And then if you want, you can also become a member to support the channel. Or not, I don't know. Do what makes you happy. If disliking the stream makes you happy, go for it. Who am I to tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing, you know? You do you. Just don't harm anybody. You want to insult me, bully me, I'll take it all. Just leave everybody else alone, please, and thank you. Okay, we still have all this space now, so that's good. I guess I could... well, too late. But what... but I can't... See, I'm thinking, like, maybe use these for constructors of some kind. Or no, I could do an assembler over here. Because those are big. And then I have to put another biome... yeah. I could lead all that over here and assemble it. Yeah. Because assemblers are quite huge. Not as big as I thought, never mind. But still pretty big. So, like, you know, do an assembler like here-ish or something like that, and then for the reinforced. But then that kind of throws my idea away of doing, yeah, frick. Oops. It throws my idea away of doing basic leveling. I can continue this, I guess. I can wire the... I guess I could always wire that, like, around and then bring it up and bring it over here. Copper's all the way over there, so... Where? Hang on. Obviously there. There is some over there. That direction. Eh. Maybe I should just do a miner here and... you know, do like that. I'll put the foundations back down, but... trying to see if it would maybe look better, but no, I guess this is fine. I could do a foundation right here and then store the miner here, and then this side can be for the concrete. It's fine. Ah, but then I'm gonna have to move the hub again because I don't need to. But I would like that extra layer. Things will have to be changed in the future, but it's fine. Also, gonna have to work around this freaking thing. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna do that. I think we have a miner in here. Yeah. Going to have to recalculate, but that's okay. So, do I do that way? This is literally just making concrete. That's all this is going to be doing. As far as I know, that's all limestone is for. And that's all concrete is for. Like, concrete really isn't used for much else. But we haven't gotten into advanced crafting materials yet. Like steel and whatnot. So, I'm trying to keep level 1 based. Yeah, this is fine. 26 viewers, it's all lies, wise man. It's all lies. It always is lies. But it's okay, it's whatever. I don't even care. Someone's doing something with bots or something like that, I don't know. Oh, you're uneven, you suck. Change of plans, you're not going that way. Gonna turn you. And then I can do the angle thing. Do it on, yeah, it's fine. Smelter. Right here. Of course, you freaking built the wrong way. Douche. Maybe place the right way. That way. Output, good. Okay. Cool, and then I don't know. For now, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, that's fine. And then if we need to, because we'll be making a lot of concrete, can always stack another one and then bring it up. Or I could do a thing of like, there you go. I'm gonna actually, yeah, preempt it, because we're gonna be making, this thing is literally only making concrete, so just to make sure we're rocking on storage. I'm gonna do that, and then do this. I wish you would just connect. Like, I wish we didn't have to put conveyors reversed. Whatever. What? Huh? No, what do you... No. What drugs are you on? No! What are you doing? What do you... Douche. Hey. Flip. Thank you, jeez. I was scrolling the whole time. It's like, nah. We ain't doing that. There you go. Yeah, that works. I like it. I like it. Very good. Okay. So we got 5. We got... limestone. Oh, wait a minute. Limestone goes and doesn't go into a smelter, does it? Wait, I'm an idiot. You don't go into a smelter, do you? You go limestone. Yeah, right. You don't get smelted. You get... Yeah, okay. Never mind. Smelter. Go bye-bye. Get replaced with constructor. That's fine. Constructors. Constructing another. Well, oh. Come on, move forward. There you go. What? It's a bit wonky looking, but whatever. Okay. So there's that done. Now, let's see. Constructor is only 4, right? So, 14 this is taken up. I don't know. For now, this is fine, but eventually we'll probably gonna need concrete to craft something else with. In which case, I guess I'll wind up bringing it up. And I guess I could do that to bring things up to the next floor. Just do another storage and then... Well, no, I don't want to do that. Because then it's... The point of these containers is to infinitely... To just have these on standby if we need them. Not to use them for other stuff. That's why we have the splitters, because we're going to have half of it going into storage. The other half is going to be used for other stuff, so... Oh, wait a minute. Don't mind me. Casual stupidity. Right. Iron rod. That's what that needs. So, this is going into iron. That's fine. You can also make iron rods. Frick. This will be a bit of a dilemma. How do you make... What does it need for screws? It's 1-to-1 for that, and screws are 1-to-1. 1-to-4. I guess in this case what I might do, maybe I'll do more plates. Because they're a bit more costly, whereas iron rods are kind of 1-to-1. So I gotta reconfigure stuff. Let me turn on my light 1 sec. 29 people! Make sure to like, subscribe, show your friends and your family. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs. Just turning on my light. Well, okay. One of these days I'll get my face cam go. Well, my face cam works. It's just trash lighting. Okay, now I must reconfigure my brain. Let's see. Right. Okay. Frickin' chair and the carpet. Okay, it's fine. This chair and my carpet don't mix well. Okay. Right, so iron rods need to do screws. Boinkies. Let's double check. Let's see. Iron plates. Yeah, the only thing that's using iron rods is this. Or for singular crafting, anyway. That kind of sucks, but whatever. I really don't want 2 storage containers just for iron rods. Like, I'd rather put like a merger here and then connect these 2 and then have both of those going in and then have that coming out with that one too going into the screws. But then it leaves this open, you know? I don't want that. But then it leaves open space. You know? Whatever. It's gonna be that way. It's fine, we'll deal with it. Yeah, so there's gonna be a merger here combining these two, and then the merger is gonna go into the storage. Merger. There you go. That is very weird, but okay, it's fine. So there's that. Both of those are going to store iron rods in there. I guess that's fine. And then, yeah. And then we'll have more conveyor belts come into another constructor. Man, it's really breaking the pattern. It's upsetting my brain. Like, because the constructors are on the line there. So I'd have to really space out this next one, I guess. If I wanted to put it on the line. There's just gonna be this... Actually, no, that's fine, because a container can go... Yeah, no, it's fine. I can... Yeah. Brain can be happy. It's gonna have to be the other way, but that's fine. So, like, the iron rods are gonna come into here, make the screws, and then this is gonna have a conveyor belt going into... Yeah. I think like that, right? Y'all? Like that? No, wait a minute. Yeah. Ladder, square, okay. Good. And then... This is where it's gonna differ, because I gotta just do a freaking... Why can't you do a curve? You could do that. Maybe I just, like, do this then. Hey. Do that. Do a bit of manual workage here. There you go. See? That's all I wanted you to do, you freaking douche. Okie dokies. Bit of a different design down the way, but you know what? It's fine. It's a good thing we didn't, you know, move anything down here. So. Okay. Hopefully when we... Alright, that up. Hopefully when we actually start doing stuff. Did I close Google Chrome? I did. Hopefully once we turn on the power, everything works fine. It should be. All configured for iron. Those are configured properly. Screws are gonna go into here. We're gonna get a lot of screws, which is fine. So I may want to do another storage like I did with the concrete, but I don't know. Oh man, that's gonna kind of suck actually that I did that like that. Cause when we need the screws, frick. I'd have to do a splitter here, which I guess is fine. We need screw, yeah, and I could just do one assembler here, just to really fill the space. Because reinforced plating can be, I'll consider that. That's, you know, it's still basic crafting. So I guess that's fine. Yeah, but the conveyor belt. But it looks so beautiful. Frick, whatever. And then the conveyor is gonna I gotta plan ahead now, right? So assembler will then go into a storage container to, of course, store the reinforced plates that it's gonna be making, and then eventually could add a splitter for things like the smart plating. Send that up to another assembler, which we now know I can just infinitely increase that way. Well, start with the basics, tinker and change what we need to when we need to. So this is where things, okay, this is where, okay. So I think merger has to go here, or splitter has to go here. Mayhaps assembler goes here. Because for the reinforced plates, it needs the, just gonna go double check. It needs the stuff and the stuff, the screws and the stuff. Right? Yep, the plates and the screws. It's gonna be one long conveyor belt, but that's fine. Takes up the space, but it's fine. It's gonna need a bit more. Probably gonna need a lot of plating for that, but alright, let me do this first. Right? This is for the rods? Yeah. So that's gonna go there. That's also, I guess that's fine, yeah. Frick, I'm gonna need another merger. Like here-ish. Which again is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Good. Okay, it's fine. Again, I'm sure this is not optimal. I'm aware of this. But I'm figuring it out. Kind of. Iron rods. Half of that will go into there. Half of that. I don't know if this is going to work at all, but let's see. Might have to do it. Oh no, it works. There we go. The other iron rods are going to go into there. Which will then be turned into there. For the screws. And then assembler will go here, and then we can have one very long conveyor belt. Or I can do another constructor, which I guess I can do. Frick. I could do another I could reconfigure it, I guess. These have to be the screws, because we need screws and plates over here, so I'm gonna reconfigure this then, I guess. Somehow. Frick. Plan failed. And it's not that big of a deal. I can... There's nothing wrong with having a very long thing for iron plates. Thing is, we need a lot of iron plates, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it's worth... Maybe put another constructor like right here. If possible. And then that can feed into that side. What is this? A splitter. Okay. Well, we don't want to split. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Can we even... Hang on, let me... Okay. It'll work. Wait. It'll work. More iron plates. I would need... No, that won't work because I would have to somehow... We need iron plates. So that'll go there. Maybe I'll just do another iron plate constructor over here. But then the question becomes, where do I get the iron? If I do it this way, then it's the same issue. The constructor just takes too long, and we're not going to be making that much, like... So I think instead, I am going to do this. We don't need two constructors making 2 iron rods, honestly. Iron plate. Iron plates. This can go bye-bye. That is now going to be making iron rods. Yeah, and then this can go all the way to the screws. These are making iron plates, right? Okay. So that can't be connected to that anymore. Get rid of these for a minute. Might be dismantling more than I need to, but... Okay, so, yeah. Iron plate, iron plate. One iron plate will be... iron rod, that'll be divided, that's fine. Because we get a lot of screws, so we really, like... We don't need to go crazy on iron rods, because it's a 1-to-1, and we're getting 4 screws per 1 rod, so... Eventually we're gonna go full-on ham and just be making thousands of everything, but... I think this is a good start for now. Just gotta properly configure everything now. So, trying to think. How can I move all this? I'm really screwing over everything. Okay, I need to place the assembler. That's what I need to do. I need to place the assembler. I guess right here is fine. Need rotors. Okay. And then the assembler is where this becomes a bit of an issue now. Because that's gonna go out that way. Bollocks, mate. We have rotors in here? No. Freaking tits, man. Let's grab some extra iron. Trying to make it look nice, trying to keep it organized without screwing over everything. And I'm also trying to be efficient. Iron plates need a lot. Need 3 per frickin' thing, so we definitely want 2 constructors going on iron plates. That's a definitive yes right there. So, and this can stay here. Or, okay. Take it one step at a time. Do we want these to stay here? Is the question. If we did, we'd have to do a long reach around. I would have to go up on a conveyor belt, though. Because the iron rods are over here. This is where that becomes problematic. Unless we just did the assembler up here. Which is fine, but then it kind of ruins the aesthetic of like all the machines somewhat lined up. But and then this won't be lined up. Trying to keep it somewhat neat, you know, kind of going in general neatness, if possible. But I think we're gonna have to just make do, I suppose. So I guess what can be done, what can work ultimately, is doing this. If iron plates and screws are gonna be there, then I need to put the screws and the frickin' rods together. That's what I need to do. So I think with that, I will do that here. Put another storage container here. And this will be the screws. Yeah. Yeah. If you can kindly flip the other... Yeah, okay. You just had to do it, didn't you? Lined up, good. Change this to the screws, Shabowski. Oh, frick. But then that screws over this. Then I have to get rid of these. Because the iron can't go in here. Eh. Frick. No matter which way we do it, something is getting screwed over. This needs iron. Why can't you can make iron? You can make. Why do you need rods to make screws? So redonkulously stupid. Well, in that case, I'm okay. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Okay, new plan. Think, thunk-a-lunk. I would see the problem with this being here. Okay, this can't be here then. But, okay, but that has to be there, and then that, Making this more complicated than it needs to be. I'm aware of such things. These are being rods. I'm setting that in stone. That is the way it is. So there are 4 screws. The rods will then go into here. I mean, I could do a loop actually. Wait, I could do like this. But then these 2 smelters are kind of being wasted. Well, not really. I could just reconvert them and diverge them over here, I guess. And then I can take up this little area, maybe. So that's outputting. I'd have to move that too. And I don't have to. I could just do it like that. I guess I can. Ah, but then goes the cool design. My brain is just, I've stupidly, unnecessarily overloaded my brain. Again, I just made it way more complicated than it needs to be. I'm setting in stone though. This is screws, that's iron rods. So, question is, how can I do this? This has to be this way, because my plan is to put the assembler out here if possible. And then the assembler can then feed into like another storage crate, like right here for the plates. My ultimate plan was eventually keep this, all the freaking storage containers together, but clearly that's not happening. Will that work? And then rods then go into screws, and then screws can go into that container there, maybe? Like that. I mean, it opens up some space, which is nice. That's fine. Yeah, I can move things over. Okay, I'm okay. This can work. This can work. And then screws will then. Yeah. Okay. I can make this work. We are that awesome-ish that we can make such things work. Don't you question the science of the science. Wait a second. Yes. Question mark. Yeah. Wait. Oh, it's on the line, that's why. Well, whatever. Gotta make some sacrifices, I guess. Whatever. My brain isn't happy with it, but whatever. It's gotta be a sacrifice. What are you doing? Oh my lord, you stupid worthless douchebag. Place away. That was my fault. This was, yeah, it's blue. I'm sorry to be rude to the developers, but they could have just, you know, did a switch or something on this thing that's like, oh, okay, you want to change the output? Oh, input? Okay, easy fix. You know, you've made a really great game, and you clearly know what you guys are doing, so therefore, could have just you know, configure storage, could just have, you could just switch it. You don't need to speak, make, you know, just saying. Anyway, this is definitely not spaced properly. I see that already. That has to be like pushed back, I think. Yeah. Yep. But then again, wait, this is also switched? That can go by, because that's no longer screws. So that's fine, that's not going to be output anymore. Okay. Final configure, this is it, here we go. I'm spending way too much time on this, and I'm a douche because of it, but, you know. When you have those kind of brains, that does brains, that's what your brain does, you know? That's how it works. Gotta satisfy your brain stuff. Maybe. Ladder there, okay. I've placed 50,000 of these. How is my brain? Okay, ladder there. Right. Lined up? Good. Okay. So one will be for the screws and then the, okay. Now we can put the assembler down. Which I think we will do. Yes. Yes? Nope. Wait a minute. That's the screws, so no. Gotta move it forward a bit. Yeah. Yes. It's not 100% organized, but you know what? These things are with their machines. That's how my brain will remember them, and that's fine. And then this, the outputs are with that. That's fine. Eventually could do a you know, actually I could probably, yeah, I could put like a splitter here, one into the container, and then one will go up to the second floor for more advanced crafting based stuff like smart plating and whatnot. Okay. Screws. Or do it, yeah. Frick. That also needs screws. Very interesting. Frickage. I'm gonna just do that for now. Yeah, but that's not gonna work, cause, okay, cause rotors need iron rods. You suck. I suck. Lots of suckage. So I just need a separate system in this case, like, this is just not working. There's just, there's no point in storing screws at all at this point. Honestly. I might as well, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. Because we just need so many. So at the moment, I'm gonna do that. Screws are gonna go directly into the assembler. And that's gonna be that. And then I'm gonna have another assembler over here making rotors. Because that's, yeah, okay. That's fine, you know? Really screws this over, but whatever. could do 3 smelters into 1. I have fully broken my brain by trying. I should have. The assembler really ruined everything. Because now, like, it was fine with just the basics. Like, yeah, storage, storage, storage. It was good, lined up. Pretty looking, everything wonderful. Now I gotta connect things to the freaking assemblers. Iron rods, screws. This has to be, I have to, if I'm gonna keep that like that, then I have to do it like this, essentially. And then that'll feed into that, that'll come around into that, and that will make rotors. That's fine. Oh, that's fine, it works. There you go. Rotors automated. And then, I'm gonna have to move all these, okay. Gonna have to figure that out. That can stay there. And, okay. Wait, okay. Wait, my brain is hatching. My brain is figuring it out. Okay, I can, okay, alright, alright, so. This is why I also like the other idea more, because it's like 3 you know, we had, but no. I'm hungry. Okay, it's fine, we'll figure it out. It will be nice. Just gotta think. I'm trying to do multiple things at once, that's the thing. Trying to, like, keep it organized, keep it together, but also keep it functional, you know? Do I store screws? Is there, like... This requires 25 screws. We're making 4 per thing, but... Actually, yeah, I should store screws because... Yeah. No, I'm gonna store screws, yeah. Because we're gonna have overlap. Unless I do a merger and... I wish I could just rewind everything. Just undo the stream and everything, just like... I'm honestly debating going back to the original idea and just doing really long conveyor belts. Because I really screwed up the smelters. This is just ridiculous doing this. It's a way to do it, but no. Screw this. Screw it. I don't even care. Going back to original. Screw you. Screw you. Screw you. By screw you, I mean, honestly, at this point, screw me, because... Yeah. I've screwed everything up now. That's fine. It's fine. You make mistakes, you live and learn. I'm going to stick to my original idea. I refuse to... Stop being stupid. Douche. Okay. Constructor. What this is gonna be for? Iron rod, so that's fine. Well, first of all, this is gonna be something for iron. Yeah, okay. That's you know what? Iron plates. That's what these are. Original plan. That's what's happening. And then, yep. Again, I'm sure there are much better ways, but you know what? It's fine. It's not exactly unoptimized. Still works. Right, there's only one output there. You suck. I need a merger. I would need to do a merger here, wouldn't I? What do here then, Kev? What do here? Oh, in this instance, I could just put... Well, no, because that's for iron. Oh, no. Yeah. Original plan. These will both merge. Into the crate, right here. Great. And that will be for that. And then, yeah. We now have a good chunk of iron plates being infinitely stored there. And then, with power of awesomeness, yeah. Or I could just have... oops. I guess I don't need to. I could just have one for an assembler and then one for storing. But we do need two of these. That's without a doubt what needs to happen. I think for now I'm just going to stick with this. And then figure out the assembler later. Okay. That's my plan. One thing at a time. I wish I had a super brain like a lot of other of you awesome peoples out there, but I don't. I just have normal brain. Hello. That will be for iron rods. And then... I'm trying to think, because, like, I don't know. Do I just do this one into there, and then... Because maybe I don't do these. Maybe I don't need the splitters. Maybe I just... One and one. No, I'll leave them. Because at least we're making more, and we have a bunch. And it's fine. At least for now. If we don't want to split them, then we don't have to. But if we want to, then it's there, so... Right. Nope, frick. Yeah, and then... Only placed 50,000 of those, Kev. You should know how this goes now. That is a splitter. Very good. Risky. Yeah, and then here comes the original design of just... This space here is just going to be for long conveyor belts. That's fine. Okay. So iron plates. And we were making a lot of screws, so I don't think we need two constructors for screws. So I think now Honestly, I think the constructor can make enough screws to put into both assemblers. So I think that'll be fine, honestly. Because we were always full on screws with that. And I think we do want to split this a good amount so we can link the conveyor with this thing. And turn it around. Yep. I guess that depends on where the... If I do that, how would I see? Okay. No, that's fine, because an assembler can be over here. Plates can be here, assembler, boom. Again, a splitter can be here, so an assembler can do it that way, and then also go the other way. Okay. It's a bit strange, but you know what? It's gonna work. It'll work for now. There we go. Just out of curiosity, what if I do this? Will this work at all? No. What? It's trying to feed into itself. I'll just do it that way. There we go. Very long conveyor belt, honestly probably unnecessary, but it's fine, you know, it's the way I'm doing it, okay? Just shut your face. Just trying to get it done at this point. I've wasted so much time and I've accomplished nothing. Okay. So, these are plate. No, these are rods. Yeah. So now, could just do an assembler right here. Or I could just stick to my original idea. Bring it all up. Which is what I'm gonna do. That's what's happening. I've had about enough of my brain bringing everything up. This stuff can stay down here. Yeah, screw you too, fridge. Douche. Like that, right? If you could face the right way, that'd be pretty cool. I swear I thought it set it to that, but no. Yeah, shut your face. Ladder will be there. All you gotta remember, Kev, ladder there, right? It's fine. There goes my fridge. Everything just... If I talk really quietly, you can hear my fridge.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Yeah. Turn off, Mike. I'm unplugging my fridge again. It does this literally every 10 freaking minutes. Well, not really, but it's fine. Once again, only interestingly enough, coincidentally, does it stop doing that when I get out of my chair and go to unplug it. But then when I sit back down, it's like, all right, we're going to continue now. I just, nah. I'm being haunted, I guess. Whatever. The ghosts are trolling me. Anyway, so that's that done now. That's cool. You know, I think that's success for floor 1. You know? Can't put a wall there, unfortunately. I'd have to extend this by 1. There we go. Now we can put a wall. Which is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna just do the original plan. Let's bring everything up. And for now, that's stored. 39 viewers. Nah, some of them are bots, unfortunately. But it's okay. I that's my conclusion, is that unfortunately some of them be bots. Is what it is what it is. I'm not. Wait a minute. No, it's fine. A lot closer than it looks. Again, as I always say, I never say that to be insulting. It's just, coincidentally, no one does anything. No one likes, no one dislikes, no one subscribes, no one engages. I put the poll there, I ask questions. There's 0 of anything, so. But then again, depending on what bots I guess there are, I don't know. Like, again, viewer bots probably don't do anything, maybe, I don't know. I think bots out there like actually engage, right? To try and do, I don't know. See how addicting this game? No, it's not necessarily addicting. I'm frustrating myself. Wise man, you don't seem to understand. I'm trying to stay organized and stuff. I'm trying to simply place an assembler, right? But to make rotors and reinforced plating, you need screws for both, right? See, right, see, right, and then where's the rotor? Where's the stupid? And then screws, and then plates, and then. But the problem is, you need rods for screws, right? So, do I put the rods are the plates are here, but then the rods are over here. The rods are somewhere. The rods are right here, so it's like, okay, how do I put an assembler? How do I crisscross? How do I organize? How do I get the screws to both assemblers? Well, also, I need the rods to get the screws, so I have to do this nonsense right here, but just trying to make it look nice. I'm trying to keep organized, and I'm trying to make it also efficient. You know? See your advice for advanced building is play a lot of factory mainly. Have a smelting section, have a construction section. I'm combining everything. Yeah, but I like it this way. I think the smelters... I think ultimately... Yeah, that's probably... But... I was just trying to stay organized, maybe, I don't know. But you're right. You right, you right. Because eventually these are gonna get to like Mark 3 and 4, and they're gonna be producing so much that these 6 smelters are not gonna be enough. Whatever, it's gonna stay like this for now, and we'll frickin' rebuild, okay? Floor 1 smelting. This is this done, okay? I'm gonna work on assemblers and garbage later. You do you. Like I said before, you play, figure it out. That's your advice. I'm trying to just be compact about it, that's all, you know? I like compacting. I'm not trying to do... I get it. Like, a thing of this game, yes, you want to make everything huge. That's why so many things are huge, is because they want you to build a big factory. I've seen plenty of gameplay of it where it's like, these guys got freaking miles-long factories and stuff. And that's understandable. But... you know, this is tier 1 factory. This is the beginning of the factory. I was also told I would have to rebuild multiple times, and that's fine too, you know? I don't know. Is this my first factory game? In a way. I mean, I don't know. I consider certain Minecraft mods a factory of a sort. I guess. You know what, this will suffice for the time being. I've wasted enough time, honestly. I'll rebuild everything next time. I'll build tier 2 of the factory next time, and that'll be the proper thing. Okay, what's powered and what's not powered? I gotta figure that out now. Frick, what do you do? Wait, what are you powering? You're powering the smelters, the miner, and that. Okay. You can connect to here, so that's fine. I'm gonna do that. Kinda sucks. And then it's doing that like that. Actually, no, it's fine. It works. Got one line open, but whatever. Factory games are on another level. You're still early game. Yeah. Depends on what you define as factory games, I guess. That's the big question. Some people define factory games as like full on, you know, like this. Whereas other people might just consider it like smelting, making materials, automation type stuff. You know, stuff like that. That's connected to that. That's a bit... It's a bit far, but it works. Okay. You're not getting... Because you didn't design it, we had to focus one material, have it go to storage, take it from storage. Ultimately, play how you want. That's the main point of the game. Your discovery, your strategy. I know, that's like the kind of point of how I have it set up. This is the iron sort of area, right? So it's by no means making thousands of items all in 2 seconds. But it is making... Like, I think this is a good beginner way of doing things. You know, I have plenty of things going into storage, and then I have a splitter coming out if we need it. So... my brain is satisfied and happy with it. It's just... now comes the assembler part. My idea was, again... take this... like, so I have the splitters here, right? take those and then reroute to the second floor, which is where the assemblers are going to be, and just route them up from here. You know? So like that was my idea. First floor, basic crafting and iron smelting. But again, I do realize, yeah, you get the better miners, you're gonna have way more iron than, you know, then you're gonna need to, yeah, gonna need more smelters and stuff. Don't be afraid to build big and use space. Yeah, I know. I'm used to compacting due to Minecraft. I guess that's one downside of playing so much Minecraft, but you know what? That's okay. Okay, 5, 10, 4 times, 6, 24, 34, and then 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 constructors. 4, 16. So 16. Where did I say? Frick. 30, 34. Wait, 10. 24, 34, 16. 50 power, so I need another biomass burner. Which is fine, I could actually plop that over here. I am content. You know what? This is how it's gonna be. This is gonna stay this way. Not forever, but it's how it's gonna be right now. And then as we start getting bigger miners and better miners, even though we can make miner Mark II, I guess. No, we can't. I have to research it first. But once we get miner Mark II, then this will be smelting level. Reconfigure. I wish I had a bigger brain, you know? I really do. But it's okay. I think I'm going to use this back area also no. Actually, yeah, I have enough space. Not right now. My brain is overloaded and it's din times. I need food. My tiny, pathetic brain needs sustenance. But I think I will do like this way. Yeah. And then I will auto craft solid biofuel, which can then maybe go over here. Stupid flashlight. No, it's not gonna look super nice over here, but whatever. Like, and then it can auto feed in, maybe. I'd like to put all these together, like just one next to the other, but I guess, okay, final thing I'll do, yeah, auto crafts, automate solid biofuel. So my plan is for now, until I figure out how freaking coal generators work, I'm gonna do a storage container. I'll do this back here. This is the part I have to do manually, unfortunately, but it's fine. It'll be in the wall, but whatever. You son of a douche. You anus douchebag. Blast in. Okay. And then all the wood and leaves will go into here. And then we'll get 2 constructors, like so. Try and, well, let me splitter. Actually, no, I can't do this yet because I don't have a filter. Why? Because it's probably locked by in like phase 50,000. Whatever. Do this the manual way. Do it this way. Why is a simple filter locked in phase 50,000? I don't freaking know, but whatever. I'm gonna do it this way. Yeah. Set you. Why are you, what's uneven, Steven, here? About you line up, you douche. Well, it's definitely not lined up. Get back. There we go. Sack of trash. I am the commander. The tiny brain one, but it's okay. You know why? Because it's okay. Okay, and then we get a merger. It's fine. This way works fine. I alternatively, I guess, could do a chest with just leaves and then another chest with wood, but it's fine. For now, until we unlock it, I'm going to do it manually because I'm stubborn that way. Don't. It's fine. Okay. Shush. Shut your faces. Okay, just let my brain be happy with its existence, please. Thank you. Just let me be proud of something. Okay. Screw you. Not you, screw me, my brain. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry I insulted you. You're awesome. You're all wonderful peoples. Okay, cool. Glad we had this conversation. Okay. And then that can feed into the 50,000 biomass burners that can be like over here-ish or something. Just keep it right next to it, you know? This is fine, yeah. Just fill the space right here. 30, 60, that should be enough. If I mathed correctly, which I probably didn't, but it's okay. Okay, one final calculation run, okay. Let's see, 3 miners, so 15... That's a constructor, yeah. So we have 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 plus 20, 35, and then 6 smelters, 24, so 25. So, what, wait a minute, I can math, yeah, 15, 5. This is how broken my brain has gone. Let's double check. These are both 4, right? These both cost 4. Okay, we have 5 of these, so yeah, 25, that's 35. And then, 24, yeah. Alright, 6 smelters, also 4. So, 4 times 6, 24. So, what's that? 24 plus 35, so that should be, 59. So, 2 biomass burners should be enough, but... because each one generates 30. Could fit another one right here. Or I can turn it. I gotta be careful though. Never mind. And maybe I don't do that. How, I can't really do that there without screwing that up. trying to make it look nice too. That's my other issue. But then I'd have to extend the walls. Whatever. You know what? It's going here. I don't even care. This is where it's going. I'll extend the foundations. This is fine. Actually, it's not even gonna be able to fit there, is it? Might have to move it forward. Let me see. Yeah, that's not even gonna work. Well, it would work, but I'd have to do a whole conveyor magic madonger. Here's an easy fix. We do this. And then do this. Just turn the constructor. No, that's a smelter. There we go. And then original plan. Just plop them back here. It's gonna... yeah. Okay. Splitter. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah. 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 Power. Automated. Good. Now the other thing we do, right? How do we get power around? Well, it's not a genius. Watch this. Okay. Bam. Then it's all connected to one line. Like so. And then wait, there's more. Bada boom. And then boom, everything is now connected. I think. I hope. You're connected. You're all connected. Are you connected? Hey, no, you're connected. You're not connected. I fix you. I fix. Okay. So now we're gonna play the connection game of what's connected and what's not here. What has available thingamadongs, eh? I think that one all the way back there does, but that's fine. Yep. Do you? And then that should be fine. Let's see. Oh, we gotta connect you. Let's see. Okay, dokes. Alright, fix that. Cool. Okay, 3. And I also got to bring that over here. Oops. What else isn't connected over here? So those are on 2 different lines. That's 4 out of 4. That's fine. So the only one not connected is that one over there. But that isn't connected to that. Once again, making this more complicated than it needs to be, but it's okay. Could literally just add a power pole right here, which I'm gonna do. Okay. That one also needs a connection. Frick, okay. It's that one. Power poles are our friend. Oh. Come on. I'm gonna change this one too. Oh, is that not connected to anything? Come on. Douche. There we go. And that should be all on one line, and then should only have this one left, which we can connect somewhere to you. Except you two aren't connected. Screw it, doing this then. Free up this. Do some of this. Frick. It's fine. We do this. And then connect the final one. And then we should be chilling. I hope. Okay. Let's finally test and see if everything works, shall we? Lots of crisscrossing to that one. This should be fine. Where are these three going? There, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna leave it. Not the prettiest looking thing with wires, but it works. So, yeah, okay. All I have to do is now make sure we have lots of leaves and wood and stuff. I know we had like 50,000 stacks of biofuel. There we go. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if tier 1 of the factory is done. Only had to redesign 50,000 times, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. That's not an output. That's not an output. This is not an output, you say? Oh no, I'm an idiot. Why am I what it's that's how broken my brain is. That's fine. This doesn't need to output anything, Kev. This is outputting things through power. Freaking idiot. Okay. Now we watch the magic. Hey, what's up, Ed? How you doing? Alright, look at this. Are we... Something is not, so you're not. No power, I see. Which means you're not getting power. Because you're not connected, I see. Brick. Okay. That's fine. We can fix that by... adding another power pole. I was not paying attention to what that one was connected to. Which one? Wait, I disconnected something else. I don't remember. I didn't see what. What did I disconnect? Disconnected something. Oh, what? Oh no. That has power? Yeah, okay. You're red. Why are you red? What are you doing? Oh, you're just not active. Oh no, you should be yellow. Oh, I didn't select. There you go. Yellow means standby, red means non-active. And then you are not... I didn't select concrete. There we go. Why? Why did we blow a fuse? We should be chilling on power. Literally have 3 of these things running on all... So we have 90 megawatts of power. What do you mean we blown a fuse? What's happened? What's gone wrong there? Hold up. Those are fine. I guess this is where the fuse actually comes in. So maybe one of the power poles now have... Is that the problem? If there's too much power. I mean, it makes sense, but... What blew a fuse? What blew a fuse? When I was just stopping by on my bed. Hope you have a good one. You too, my friend. Big preach. You have a wonderful one now. Holy frick, what the... What blew a fuse? It's consuming power. Those are all running, so I don't think it's anything over here. What has gone wrong? Okay, follow the lines, let's see. Consuming power. This one's not consuming power. No, that is consuming power. This one? No, it's consuming power. Maybe... I don't know what blew a fuse or why. I'm assuming because you can't... Maybe you don't want too many power poles. Is that the issue? Right, if something is... Well, no, I think... See, this is not running. Oh. Never connected that. There we go. Now that's going. No power, no power, no power. Why do we have no power? Says 3 out of 4, so that's connected to that one. Let me see what I can rewire, I guess. 3 out of 4, you can go to that one. There you go. You... do that. That kind of has to stay like that. Three out of 4, so where can we... You're already connected here. So, just for some reason, this one just don't want to work. It said fuse is blown, but clearly not, because we're... Capacity, 60 megawatts. I see that's the issue. Okay, capacity, right. So this is where I have to split one of the generators. That's fine. Okay, I can fix it. Okay. Now we're in business. That's a simple fix by doing this like save. My brain is generally just overloaded so much to the point where I'm just like, just can't think properly, you know? I thought I used to be smart, then I played this game. I guess I could make another biomass burner, but I wouldn't be able to automate fuel. Everything has just gone wrong. Yeah, so Miner Mark 1 is keeping up more than enough with these smelters right now. These need power. They don't... Oh no, they have power. They're just not getting enough iron, I see. Well, that one is, but this one isn't. I see the issue, I'm just trying to... It's really not that hard to fix, Kev. You just gotta split the frickin' burners. That's all you gotta do. Don't want to keep it all on one. Okay, yeah, see, here comes the issue. This is just not fast enough. So we're fully back there. Even with Mark II conveyors. Okay, so I'm gonna disconnect you. Yeah, that's fine. I gotta make 2 grids, essentially. Why did everything just blow? Like, these two should still have... What the... What's happening? There you go. Those two should still be able to... Right. I just... I've disconnected... I know the issue. Okay, it's fine. You're getting angry over nothing. Let's be mature and actually fix this, shall we? Watch this. I simply need to disconnect this line and that one. It's easy. Yeah. So now, those two. That's connected to that, okay. Trying to just remove some power poles at this point now. Don't need this many. That is the problem though. Okay. So, these two are now powering literally only that, which I don't want, actually. Two of these need to be powering all of these. There we go. In that case, could do this. Let me see. 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. So 25, yeah, that's 30 out of 25. So this one should be fine. That's only powering 25. Okay. And then we have 60 here. We should be good. Right? Everything is on? Yes? You're not on? No power? Why? Do I have to... Is it fine? Are we chilling? I don't know if it's like you can check whatever one and you can just reset the fuse, but... Okay, it seems like we are back on track and we're chilling now. I think. We're making stuff. Why are you stuck? What are you doing? We're going here. What are you doing? Go in the... Oh, there it goes. But why are you not going in there? Merging. Why are you prioritizing them and only them? What are you doing? What? Why is it only prioritizing one side? You're screwing everything up here. You had a simple job. Wait, whatever, man. It works. It's all that matters. We should be... Okay, rods, good. Screws should be getting made over here. Good, okay. Concrete should be going all the way up here. Very good, okay. That's all that matters. We're fine. I can't manually do that. Can I... What if I drop stuff on here? No, that don't work. So I do have to manually feed this stuff still, but it's fine. Oh, why did you stop? Hold up. I was wondering why that wasn't going down. What's going on? What's the problem? You need power, eh? You should have power. What are you doing? This is on, isn't it? Did I turn it off? I did. There you go. Cool. Okay. Tier 1 factory working. I'll get off. Let's just save. We'll upgrade this in the future. You know, it's not perfect. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow with more brain-breaking nonsense. So... We need the minor Mark IIs if we want to really ball out of control, and we need constructor Mark IIs, which clearly don't seem to exist anywhere close. so that's fun. Conveyor Mark 3, which really don't matter, because we're really not going too crazy on that. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do this next, and then, yeah. Gotta eventually do the space elevator Madongar thing, and upgrade that. Okay. This is how you build a factory, noob style. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Doing Digging All Night. Hey, like and subscribe. Show it your friends and your family. Get on watching. Maybe, I don't know what to do. Okay, bye. Yeah, try to get it. Yeah. Have a good one.